Here's what the Mayo Clinic's website says about sciatica. Sciatica refers to the pain that travels along the path of the sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve travels from the buttocks down each leg. And there's no dispute about that. I had sciatica for many years, and that's exactly what it is. The pain runs from the lower back, down the glutes, and then down the leg. It's one of the most common forms of back pain. Now, in this video, I'm going to explain what really causes sciatica because there's a huge misdirection going on, and it's causing millions of people to suffer unnecessarily, myself included for many years. Now, it's interesting because if I Google sciatica, Google AI comes up with these 5 causes: herniated disc in the spine, spinal stenosis, narrowing of the spine, an injury such as a pelvic fracture, bone spurs, and overgrowth of bone on the spine, and lastly, a tumor that puts pressure on the sciatic nerve. And so one would look at this list and then think this must be the complete list because that's what Google AI brought up. And these conditions would align perfectly with what doctors would also identify as the causes of sciatica. So that would be the end of the story. However, watch what happens when I ask Google a more specific question. What if I ask, does stress cause sciatica? Here's what comes up. Yes, stress can contribute to sciatic pain. When we experience stress, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones can cause muscle tension, inflammation, and changes in our posture. These factors can put pressure on the sciatic nerve, which runs from the lower back through the buttocks and down the leg. Chronic stress can lead to ongoing muscle tightness and inflammation, which can increase the risk of sciatic pain. Then Google goes on to say that other factors include herniated discs, spinal stenosis, bone spurs, etc. Now, let's stop right here because Google AI is doing the same thing that the pain management community is doing, which makes sense because that's where Google's getting their information from, right? First, they're trying to hide the fact that stress is related to sciatica, and then when cornered by my question, they do admit that yes, stress does contribute to back pain, but also implying that it's really caused by things like herniated disc. You know, they're trying to have it both ways, but it doesn't make any sense. Does stress cause sciatica, or do herniated discs cause sciatica? These two things have nothing in common. You know, when you break your leg skiing, does anxiety contribute to the pain? No, it doesn't. And so why is it so important that Google use the word contribute instead of the word cause? Well, because there are billions of healthcare dollars riding on that one word. If stress and anxiety do indeed cause almost all back pain, including sciatica, then there's no need for chiropractors or pain management or epidural shots or drugs or surgery or any of that stuff. But money is not the biggest problem here. The biggest problem is that because of this lie, millions of people are suffering unnecessarily. You know, I suffered for years and never got better until I found this truth. And the truth did set me free, and it will do the same for you. But I know what you're thinking right now. John, that's very interesting, but I've seen herniated discs on my MRI, so my pain is real. This doesn't apply to me. Well, no, I'm sorry, it still does. You see, in 2011, the New England Journal of Medicine published a large-scale study that showed that all these structural abnormalities, like herniated disc, occur at the same rate in people with and without back pain. So the bottom line here is that there is no correlation between disc abnormalities and back pain. So what I'm actually saying is this: sciatica is always caused by stress and anxiety. Now you might be thinking, how can that be? How can emotions actually be causing my back pain? Well, we've already seen how. Let's go back and look at that Google statement about stress causing sciatica. When we experience stress and anxiety, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones can cause muscle tension, inflammation, and changes in our posture. These factors can put pressure on the sciatic nerve, which runs from the lower back through the buttocks and down the leg. Chronic stress can lead to ongoing muscle tightness and inflammation, which can increase the risk of sciatic pain. So there it is, folks. Herniated discs don't cause back pain, but anxiety does. Now, if you're wondering how to cure stress-based back pain, check out the free workshop that we put together. It will show you the 3 simple steps that I used to heal myself, and you can find it at calmyourback.com, and there is a link below this video. And before you go, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really helps us get the word out. And thanks for watching.